A lot of people say, well, how can this story be plagiarized? Well, I like to make a few points in a few chapters that I put in here and what the priesthoods were doing. Well, when you look at it was a thing called the Aristides letters. It's a Jewish legend about when one of the Ptolemies said he would free so many slaves if the priests could tell him what they were doing and what the rituals and the sacrifices were all about. And also, if you look at the story, like I like to use this professor as something that I use as a pedestal, Professor Walter Williams, The Historical Origins of Christianity, where he showed you the Holy Trinity of the Mother, the Father, the Son. He goes deep into the councils and how they were changing things and how they gave them a, how do you say it? They gave them basically a culture, a religion that they could worship themselves as deities, because there was a lot of invasion going on in Egypt and they wanted to make themselves pharaohs. So if you look at, and I'll just make this real simple, Ptah spoke the universe into existence the same way God did in Genesis. He had a son named Nefertum, Atum, and the things that Atum went through with his wife and the things that Adam went through with his wife is very similar. Then you have Cain and Abel, and you have Set and Osiris. And I go on and on and on into this deep dialogue about what's going on. But I also come up with a resolution, because a lot of people, they love the Bible. They feel like the answers are in the Bible. And I say some of the answers are, because we gave them their culture. We gave them their story. Somewhere we went wrong with God and somebody else picked up the torch and turned it into their own thing. They basically remixed our way of life and gave it back to us as if it was their song. So there's a lot of copyright infringement going on. But what we want to deal with is DNA. We want to deal with carbon dating. We want to deal with redemption. What does redemption look like for you? What does redemption look like for you? Is it something radical, or is it something logical? Is it a diplomatic solution, or is it anarchy? And that's what I want to deal with people, because there's so great conflicts in the Middle East of who's right and wrong, but a lot of people in the Bible didn't even have grave sites. So how can we reference that DNA if we want to do Ezra and Nehemiah? The priesthood is registered by genealogy. They bring it back the gold artifacts, the silver artifacts, the bowls, the spoons, and all this stuff. But all these temples that we plan on rebuilding these 12 gates, you're going to find it in Egypt and the Nile Valley civilization. These are the places that you're going to have to go to get your answers. So you got to ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready to go down this roller coaster of a teacher? And if you are, this book is for you. Peace, one love. Marquez. And if you want to make any donations, check the website out. We got all of that put up. And that's my time.